Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 4th of July. It's said that money makes the world go round, and used in the right kind of ways, it certainly does. But if the pursuit of enrichment is at the expense of other people's rights or feelings, it becomes a lot more grubby, doesn't it? Well, this week begins, of course, with Independence Day, but also with a really important new moon, one that links in your second solar house, which controls money, but also your self-worth, with the rather gentle and beguiling energies of Neptune. If you can use some of your resources to help someone who's less fortunate, it's a great thing that you will do over the next month. Maybe it's just leaving your change in a charity box if you go into a store, or setting up some kind of subscription for a favourite cause. These kind of things will really be good and will enrich you emotionally. But talking of enrichment, there is also a link between your ruler Mercury and the Sun all through this week, which can make you particularly mercurial when it comes to money-making ideas. When these two get together in what's known as a combust, then certainly in people's natal horoscopes it can give them a touch of genius. And on Wednesday you may have a brainwave which really can help you to see how you can use your resources that much more shrewdly. But it's also true to say that Venus is going to be very important this week too. Venus forges a lush link with Mars, helping you to structure your finances in a way where you have some treats, you enjoy the good things in life, but you can also be sensible and grounded too. Unfortunately, Venus also clashes with Uranus, and you may find yourself in a whim suddenly gripped by the desire to have something you've always wanted, or perhaps to spoil a friend or a lover. It's possible that this spontaneous combustion can actually be quite a refreshing thing if you can afford it and it's within your budget. So what's the catch of this week? Well, I really feel it comes towards its end, the second half of the week. Then the Sun and Mercury get into an opposition with Pluto. And let's get this straight, for the last 7 years, Pluto's been working its way through your sector of long-term resources, of business, investments, finances, savings, anything to do with being more entrepreneurial. But Pluto is the planet of power, and in its opposition with the Sun and Mercury, you could suddenly find yourself drawn towards an opportunity. This opportunity could be to make some more money, and maybe you can do it in a very skillful way. But just be mindful, if something you do is going to leave someone else out of pocket, then that's something that you probably won't feel very comfortable with. More likely, it's that you're going to encounter someone who may try to use your skills and talents, but to their benefit. So watch out for some inequality in a relationship that is linked to money, but it could also be linked to sex. Just be aware of that. Pluto is about these raw energies. The energies we don't like to talk about in polite company, but it's very much part of all of us. We all have desires, and your desires are going to be pulsating at times this week in a very positive way, in a very kindly way, but also potentially in a way where you want something and it may be a big ticket item, and you really need to show maximum self-discipline to ensure that you're not going outside what you can really afford or your own moral code. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.